Whitehead from Whitehead Media Entertainment. The film is based off of the Jamaican proverb, hot needle bun tread, which means impatience or anger can destroy the desired result. Hope you guys enjoy watching our film, and we hope to make plenty of more film for you guys.
Dog with too much masa, sleep without supper. You will lose focus if you are influenced by the opinions of too many people. Cockpit portal.
Hello everybody, my name is Nasib Blackstock, and the name of my short film is Consequence. The cast and the crew members were my family, including my girlfriend, and also the AI that I developed. The proverbs that I chose was na idiotic and like a man. Meaning and translation, be honest from the beginning when dealing with others. All right, thank you very much.
Hey guys, my name is Danger Harrison. The name of my film was Scammed. My cast and crew members, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to list the names, but yeah, so Matthew Campbell did the drone shots, Lee San was the camera operator, Dejanay Jackson was the production assistant, and of course my wonderful cast members were Duncan Ellis and Alia Hall. So big up to everybody, that's the cast and the crew, and of course I was the writer, the editor, the producer, and everything. My proverb was a faithful promise make a fool glad. So yeah, that's it.
Hey guys, judges, my name is Tajay Smart.
I am Angelica Fernandez. We are co-writers and directors for the film The Scam. Which proverb was used?
A faithful promise make fool heart glad.
We also would like to make a special shout out or thanks to the cast and crew members: Ivy Fletcher as Delroy Brown, Ashley Brown played by Angelica Fernandez, Tajay Smart who played
Mr. Charles, Natasha Garden who played Mrs. Charles, and also we want to say a special thanks to Denicia Allen and Dario and crew. Very helpful in this place.
We really do hope that you enjoyed our film and that it was a great success. Once again, thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you. JCDC.
Greetings JCDC, my name is Wesley Hilton and I am the director, editor and one of the writers for too much masa. The proverb we used was dog with too much master, sleep without supper. The cast and crew: Wesley Hilton, Bro, Richard Robinson, Pastor Winkle, Akeem White, Miss Maisie, Otavia Bobberam, Lexi, Zoan Edwards, Mama Pearl, which is my mother, Marjorie Hilton. So about the movie, right?
You def still 45 seconds.
Hi, my name is Courtney Russell, director and editor for the Jamaican short film Bad Timing, written by Samantha Bent. The film stars Safan Spencer as Sonia and Warren Minto as Warren. The rest of the team includes Amelia Cole and Andre Whitehead from Whitehead Media Entertainment. The film is based off of the Jamaican proverb, hot needle bun tread, which means impatience or anger can destroy the desired result. Hope you guys enjoy watching our film, and we hope to make plenty of more film for you guys. Hi, my name is Courtney Russell, director and editor for the Jamaican short film Bad Timing, written by Samantha Bent. The film stars Safan Spencer as Sonia and Warren Minto as Warren. The rest of the team includes Amelia Cole and Andre Whitehead from Whitehead Media Entertainment. The film is based off of the Jamaican proverb, hot needle bun tread, which means impatience or anger can destroy the desired result. Hope you guys enjoy watching our film, and we hope to make plenty of more film for you guys. Hi, my name is Courtney Russell, director and editor for the Jamaican short film Bad Timing, written by Samantha Bent. The film stars Safan Spencer as Sonia and Warren Minto as Warren. The rest of the team includes Amelia Cole and Andre Whitehead from Whitehead Media Entertainment. The film is based off of the Jamaican proverb, hot needle bun tread, which means impatience or anger can destroy the desired result. Hope you guys enjoy watching our film, and we hope to make plenty of more film for you guys. Hi, my name is Courtney Russell, director and editor for the Jamaican short film Bad Timing, written by Samantha Bent. The film stars Safan Spencer as Sonia and Warren Minto as Warren. The rest of the team includes Amelia Cole and Andre Whitehead from Whitehead Media Entertainment. The film is based off of the Jamaican proverb, hot needle bun tread, which means impatience or anger can destroy the desired result. Hope you guys enjoy watching our film, and we hope to make plenty of more film for you guys. Hi, my name is Courtney Russell, director and editor for the Jamaican short film Bad Timing, written by Samantha Bent. The film stars Safan Spencer as Sonia and Warren Minto as Warren. The rest of the team includes Amelia Cole and Andre Whitehead from Whitehead Media Entertainment. The film is based off of the Jamaican proverb, hot needle bun tread, which means impatience or anger can destroy the desired result. Hope you guys enjoy watching our film, and we hope to make plenty of more film for you guys. Hi, my name is Courtney Russell, director and editor of Jamaican short film Bad Timing, written by Samantha Bent. The film stars Safan Spencer as Sonia and Warren Minto as Warren. The rest of the team includes Amelia Cole and Andre Whitehead from Whitehead Media Entertainment.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the national anthem. be seated. Good morning and welcome everyone to the JCDC's FiWi short film competition. This is the first staging of its kind for the JCDC, and it was a brainchild of the JCDC's Drama and Theatre Arts unit. It has been a few years in the making, so because of the continuous call from the local amateur filmmakers locally to make the drama competition more inclusive for them so that they can enter as well. So the recent global pandemic, of course, also added to the fact that there has been now a recent push in so much local video content creation. So of course, the drama unit wanted to make this competition inclusive and make it fully virtual. So before we begin, I would just like to welcome everyone here today. I'm your MC for this morning, Miss Olivia Gordon. So just want to welcome our contestants here with us, our JCDC staff members, members of the board, committee members, members of the media, friends and family watching virtually across all social media platforms, and also to make a special mention to our sponsors, Excelsior and the Chase Fund. This event is hosted by the JCDC, an agency of the Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment, and Sport. So let me just give you an overview of the competition. This competition was open to Jamaicans ages 17 to 25 years old who has never made a film or produced a screenplay. Entrants were to examine selected Jamaican proverbs and submit a treatment for the short film based on their interpretation. So a total of 47 treatments were submitted island-wide, and we want to make mention of our 9 finalists here with us. These finalists are Deidre Harrison with Scammed, Courtney Russell and Samantha Bent with Bad Timing, Lisa Gale with Meeting, The Pass, Akeem White, Too Much Masa, Rachel Chin, If You Ask Me, Naseeb Blackstock with Consequence, Janelle Davey with This Will Never Happen, Demi Walker with Cockpit Portal, Thajay Smart, and Angelica Fernandez, The Scam. So after that, a one-day workshop was held by the JCDC with assigned mentors, Latte Williams and Monique Robb, covering areas such as directing, screenwriting, cinematography, to assist the finalists in their preparation for their films. Also, workshops were held with Kyle Chin and Natasha Griffiths to just finalize these entries. So this morning, not only will we be indulging in all 9 cinematography masterpieces, but we will also be announcing the competition's first and second and third place winners, as well as the category prizes. So we will also be announcing winners for Best Director, Best Editing, Best Story, and Cinematography, and we'll be also announcing the Viewer's Choice Award. So after we watch our films, we will then announce what each prize will get. So if you're at home, grab a snack, a drink, some popcorn, relax, and let us watch our entries. So we are about to at this time, but before we begin, I want to invite our drama and theatre arts specialist, Mr. Sean Drisdale, to just do a quick welcome.
Wonderful. Hi, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the JCDC FiWi Short Film Competition, the first of its kind. And we are here very excited. We have representatives from our 9 finalists that we got from our treatments, and definitely they created their films. Might I add, they didn't have a budget, but they created these wonderful films. I would annoy them about intro videos or about cover art, and they will willingly send it. They're always smiling. So we are very proud as the JCDC Drama and Theatre Unit to host a competition of its kind, and we really want to thank the participants for being a part. Also the JCDC, we want to thank the Arts Development and Training Director, Mr. Andrew Broadbaugh, now represented by Miss Avery Crooks Campbell. And he definitely, pushed for this competition to happen. Although we definitely were under the COVID, we still pushed to ensure that we had the competition, and we had it virtually. Persons definitely had fun creating the films, and definitely we had fun being a part of that process. Can we have a round of applause for all our 9 wonderful films that we have? We would love to award everyone, but definitely we have to have first, second, and third. But before all of that talking and stuff, we will be showcasing our 9 films so you can view them prior to hearing what our judges had to say and hearing the presentation. So please sit back, as Olivia said, relax and enjoy these 5 films.
Go.
Babe, remember the little paper I told you I was doing last night? Well, I didn't get to finish it, and if I do not finish it, I will not pass this course. I'm so sorry.
I'll do something, girl. If I don't work at school.
That's not fair.
You don't want to fear? For the wait and a wait and a wait from when for what?
Babe.
He never has any time for me, for anything.
Damn. Won't let me do this, sir. Son, listen to me.
I'm tired of listening to you. That's how I call myself here in person. Stop!
Stop? I know you're upset enough, but don't overreact. I just need 1 more year and I'm all yours, baby.
I don't have 1 more year to live. I'm done.
Done? Don't be so dramatic.
I'm being dramatic. I feel like I've been here forever.
You need to calm down. When you talk to you.
I'm tired of listening to you. Every time you open your mouth is another excuse, and then me now just swallow it up. And just think so one day my patients are gonna pay a pain more. I don't.
Don't mean that.
I mean, at this point, you must take me for an idiot. You make all promises about how much one way you're gonna do, and you don't follow through with none of them, and then me just there, just look like idiot.
You know, you're being ridiculous. It's just a year.
It's been a year. For years, Warren.
Meaning?
Meaning, first at engineering, right? You do that for like 2 years, and then all of a sudden you want to do IT. Then you do IT, you quit IT, you want to be actor now. How long this will last? I'm tired of it. I'm done. You know, at this point, you should just be honest with yourself and just let me know that you have no idea what you're doing, so we can just move forward with the life.
You don't have a clue what you're talking about?
I don't have a clue. You are 29, Warren. 29, and you have done nothing worthwhile. I keep thinking that finally, Warren, I go man up and take responsibility and do what I'm supposed to do so that we can move forward with FiWi life. But no, you're just contented with doing nothing.
You make you feel better I'll be this awful right now?
You think I care what you think about anything anymore? See, I've been sitting down in this clown car while you drive us around in circles. But right now, a time to stop and come out of the car because I'm going to be 50 by the time you decide say you're going to settle down and get married. You even have any idea about, getting married, having kids, any at all?
I'm glad you finally said how you feel. Before I made that mistake.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry? No, man. Don't apologize to be honest.
When were you going to?
This weekend. But you know what? Not anymore. You want to know something, Sonia? It took me a while to figure out what I love to do, But when I'm almost at the finish line, you want to get upset over one weekend?
I didn't mean it like that.
Don't touch me. You know what, I don't understand. Why would you want to get married to someone you think so little of?
I didn't mean that. I was just upset.
It doesn't even matter right now. Because I know what I think of you. And you are not someone I want to get married to. You know what? I have work to do.
So you've just seen Bad Timing by Courtney, Russell, and Samantha Bent.
You are coming at me there, child. You will see. We belong to the plantation, but it don't belong to me. The path not always clear, but remember this, and it will keep you.
That's why we need to.
No, Comey, no, not this again. Listen. I think I'm even not here, and your sister is here. Your words have to listen, Master. You hear, but hear what I say. Master, you hear, but hear what I say.
this instant, you will come back. Here or out there, or dead.
Listen, there ain't no right or wrong time to go back to that mess. You can't plan forever. Go now.
Yes, Chief. Yes, sir.
Let us be done before the little flies come about. Been a month now since the last escape and the orders were clear. Besides, double O men will arrive tomorrow.
Soldiers in the forest, soldiers on the plantation. How we want to do this? Father, go with me.
man. Why Colleen have to do that, man? And I'm none of our business. Jesus Christ. Damn, man.
Please check to ensure that you have enough. You can leave a message after the tone.
It's too late now, cause I'm growing old. But I need you to deal with my sorrow. Just a memory, just a...
Good morning, Master. You seemed a bit troubled.
No one else to blame.
Master, talk to me, Naman. What's wrong?
She's gone, DBS. She's gone.
Who's gone?
Gianna.
Breda, I told you if you ever mess up with this girl again, I will personally kick your butt. What did you do? Master, I said what did you do?
When she and I met 3 years ago, I told her I only have one child.
Master, we talked about this several times, and you promised you were going to come forward and tell her the truth.
Just a week on the right time.
Rubbish. It's been 3 years now and you're still waiting on the right timing. Your head really big for nothing. Give me a break. And I hope you're not thinking about doing it now, because we all know it's too late.
Hey, DBS.
Good morning, Master.
Call Gianna for a minute, please.
Sure, and Master, I warmed you coffee.
Hey, baby.
Hey, I want to talk to you about something.
Okay, sure. Go ahead.
Control made me feel like there was no tomorrow. Should've told you that you're beautiful, but the days pass and now it's so long ago. Did you make it? Did you break free? Did you manage to be who you wanna be? Maybe somewhere if you could.
I'll be watching you.
So we just saw Consequence by Nassib Blackstock.
And it really hurt my feelings. You know? Yeah. But I just need to find the right time to tell him.
The right time? You're not wrong. And you want to do what? Spare his feelings? Why?
You think that's what I'm doing?
Yes, he's a grown man. Why does he need it explained to him again?
Yeah. As in, shouldn't it be obvious?
Yes, what else does he want you to do? To come up to me and be like, hey, I'm sorry, but it hurt my feelings and you let me down.
Right.
No.
Right. Like, it's not something new I'm asking, it's not something difficult.
And he still can't do it.
Exactly, like this is not the first time this is happening, and I'm sick.
You need
I'm
to let
sick of
him know.
Because how is that fair to me? You know? I mean, what am I supposed to expect in the future?
Is that how you're going to tell him?
Well, yes. Why?
I mean, you don't really want to sound like a crazy person because, you know, when you get too emotional, people stop listening and then you lose.
I sound like a mad woman.
No. You know how guys are. They think they're super rational, and the moment you get a little emotional, it's over. You guys have to talk about this behavior.
Because it demonstrates something
about your dynamic
that needs to change. And it really hurt my feelings.
I'd leave that part out.
And if we're going to move forward, we're going to have to discuss a way in which our values can, I guess, align more.
That's a really cold way of going about it.
What do you mean?
It has come to my attention that your performance has been a satisfactory thing you're doing.
I'm not.
You just sound overly critical.
How? I mean, I'm just trying to explain how something affects me. How am I being critical when he's the one that let me down?
You know something? Do whatever you want. I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Was it about yesterday or?
Don't worry about it.
So you just saw If You Ask Me by Rachel Chin.
On the worst night of my life, two questions filled my head. How did I not realize? And was it all a lie? I couldn't think straight. Too many memories flooded my mind. I needed answers, and I needed to confront the man who could give them to me. How do I confront a man who owns so much and yet disowned me? All I wanted was the truth and Mary, and all he wanted was nothing to do with me.
Anna.
Father,
Eliza. This is Annalise, my niece.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth. Well, John never told me he had such a beautiful niece.
He never told me he had such a beautiful wife and the children.
You can't be here. You need to leave.
I have a story to tell you. I'm not leaving till you hear it.
I'm listening.
Once there was a girl with no mother. She lived in a big empty mansion like this one, while her father lived at work. He barely spoke to her, but she was never truly alone. I was never alone. I had one person who cared about me. Mary. My helper Mary. I always thought she cared about me because she had to. But really, she loved me. She loved me like I was her own daughter. Because I was.
How do you...
So it's true. She gave me this letter right before you sent me off to boarding school. I packed it away and never read it. It resurfaced yesterday, and as I read, it broke me. I looked for her here at the guest house. I only found unsent letters addressed to me. I read all her words, touched the walls we painted, sat where we played, and it was as if I was meeting the past for the first time. You made me believe my mother left me behind, yet you left me behind. I spent all this time hating the one parent who showed me love and loving the one who never saw me. Is this why you can't love me like you love them? Because I'm illegitimate? Or because my skin is darker than them? You lied to your family then? And now? Lied to me my whole life? How could you? Tell me I am wrong. Tell me.
There are two sides to that story. Don't think for 1 second that I don't love you.
I didn't come for you. I came for her. So if you truly have any compassion left for me, you will tell me the truth. Where is she?
I don't know. She left her job and I never saw her again.
How can I believe a word that you say? I don't even know who you are anymore. I don't even know who I am.
You're my daughter.
She's your daughter? I am, and I have a story to tell you.
So you just saw Meeting the Past, Lisan Gale.
Breaking news. The Jamaican 26-year-old Sanjay Williams has just been sentenced to 20 years in prison for charges of conspiracy to commit international money laundering. Since the arrest, American FBI agents have been ordered to begin an investigation into Jamaican lottery scamming. An anonymous source has also claimed that 5 other Jamaicans were involved in the crime and are equally responsible for swindling millions of dollars from elderly Americans. More to come in the...
to Miss Annalise Tyra Cockburn. The secret is now out and their back is against the wall. This letter serves to spark a deal. Take it or leave it. But if you leave it, there will be grave consequences. Have $5 million lodged into my account within the next 30 minutes. If this is not done in a timely manner, it's quite obvious what may be at stake. There are eyes everywhere. The information for the lodgement is as follows. Account number 700100017 GRC. Savings account, Hagley Park branch. Don't try anything funny. You have 25 minutes remaining.
Police! Open up! Pull the door! Open up! 119, pull the door! Let us in!
911, what's your emergency? A brand new source has just revealed the identity of one of the 5 accomplices tied to the Sanjay Williams case. The 23-year-old man is now being taken into custody, where he will be thoroughly questioned. Details on his name and whereabouts will not be revealed to the public due to security purposes.
So you just saw Scammed by Deidre Harrison.
Mr. Charles, I'm sorry about this. But where is the money? Hello?
Mrs. Brown?
Yes?
This is Detective Adams. I am sorry to inform you that your husband has been reported missing.
Delroy, you sure say no mistake here, Mick?
I assure you this is no mistake. An investigation has been launched concerning his whereabouts, and his seasonal workers agency has been probed concerning many more disappearances.
No, officer, no. I can't buy Delroy attack. You sure? You sure say so?
9 months is no time. I'll be back before you know it. Come on, don't worry about it. Don't you want a better house, a car? What about the restaurant that you want so badly? I can help you get it with this. Okay? But 9 months, it will be over in no time. Come on, don't worry about the 9 months. I'll be back in no time. I'm doing this for us, okay? Yes, I'll do it and I'll come right back to you. Yes, I do promise, okay?
God, we trust, right?
Yes.
Why are you doing this to us? After we fed you, we clothed you, and we paid you so well.
You've been paid so well.
Stop drink off with juice.
Ashley?
Yes, Mrs. Chow?
You know, I think this would look so much better on you. For this.
If you don't want it, give me it back.
You're hilarious, Mr. Charles. I said, where is the money? Hello?
Hello, Mrs. Brown?
Yes?
We have your husband.
My husband? You're lying. What do you mean?
I thought you were contacted by the police, so you know he's missing. I promised to reunite you two soon, but you must follow all my rules.
What rules you attack, sir?
Obey all my instructions and trust no one but me.
What do you want?
$1 million in cash.
Million? Well, if you know nothing about me, you know, say me not have them that breed that money there.
Well, you don't, but your boss does, and he keeps it in his house. You have 3 days to get it. Tick tock.
As if I would tell a house helper like you where my money is.
I guess you don't fear losing your wife then. Where is the money?
75431.
Get the money. The money is here. Let's go. Let's go indeed. Let's
Trust no one but me, TikTok.
You're right.
Alright, so saw The Scam by Thajay Smart and Angelica Fernandez.
The following is an item of breaking news. Wanted criminal Dennis Barth, popularly known as Kappa, has been shot along Long Mountain Road. Information reaching the JBC news desk is that Kappa was attempting to steal from a Hannatown bakery bread truck when he was shot by an on-duty police officer. The criminal escaped on foot. Kappa is about 26 years of age, fair complexion, and of medium height. He should be sporting a bloody shoulder from the gunshot wound. Kappa is already wanted for escaping from the St. Catherine District Prison on March 3, 1977, where he was serving life in prison, having been convicted for numerous murders and shootings. He's known to frequent Rannoch Lodge, the August Town area, and the university campus.
See with the books Tuesday, you know. I know say go to the doctor school over up on the campus. I want you to take this bullet out of me, please.
I don't know what you're talking about. Please leave.
I know when you see me fly all over the place, you know. I know the tone know who I be. So you see if this bullet don't come out in the next 2 minutes, all three away go bloody. Irie?
I don't have any anesthetics on hand, no.
That don't matter. Just take the bullet out of me and patch me up.
Have a seat. No. This is going to stay.
Can't hurt worse than the bullet inside of me.
Why you even do this? Knowing the consequences. Consequences like this. Consequences like death. Why you choose to be a criminal?
You think I chose this? Listen, I'm a rich boy. People like me, you don't have a choice. Government don't care about it. So we can't dream of coming to university like you and Doc here. I have to do what I must. This is not no choice.
Being from a poor background has nothing to do with you being a criminal. My housemate's son grew up in East Kingston and he's now at the university studying for his degree. Yes, Thiago was right when he said Jamaica has the haves and the have-nots. But if the have-nots work hard enough, they can become the haves. You have no excuse.
She's right, you know. There are many have-not Jamaicans from the same background like you. But they're not out there being criminals. They're out there making an honest living.
Books, I listen to some politicians talk, and attend 2 university class and speak like when I understand Jamaica. But let I tell you this. Siaga was wrong. There's not 2 Jamaicas, there are 3. The haves, the have-nots, and the will never haves. Everybody else living in Jamaica, but me, we, the will never haves, we just surviving. So I've made my peace with Jah that me will never find happiness in this country. Cause the system not set up for people like me experience such pleasures. So I have to do what I have to do. Maybe in the next lifetime, I will know what it feels like to live in this country. But in this one, all I can do is survive. And if what you consider a crime, I call surviving, who are you to judge me? What are the options provided for me? What are the options provided for the will never haves in Jamaica?
So that was The Will Never Have by Janelle Davey.
Bro, come at this. So Wes,
Why that's a $10,000 and not $1 million?
I lost it.
Tell me exactly where you lost $1 million.
Alright, so 2 days ago, woke up, went to the bathroom, brushed my teeth. I looked at myself in the mirror. I was like, bro, I am gorgeous. I was like, look at my locks, my guy. You get me?
Stop. That have nothing to do with it. How you lose the money?
Bro, I'm getting there. So I left the house, right? I passed the bar. I was like, I've never played lotto before. I have only $50 in my pocket, bro. Went into the bar, bought the lotto. On my way home, I saw the pastor. Bro, this guy was like, Brother West, I see you walking strong, but not walking in the Lord. Alright, next year you come to church, next week, with your tithes and offering. In my head, I'm like, bro, I'm broke. What am I gonna give you? So I got home, right? And just in time for the lotto to be played, bro, I couldn't believe it. I won $1 million. Bro, I thought you were in the house. I screamed out, bro, I just won $1 million. But then I realized that Miss Maisie was actually home.
Dog, Miss Maisie would have chopped, dog.
So the next day, right, the money went straight into my account. I took a stroll down the street, looking rich. And then I saw Miss Maisie. She was like, well, Wes, you look nice today. They can't come buy something from the shop. And I was like, Miss Maisie, I can buy out your whole shop. Then she went, hey, I still like man with money.
Dog, the whole shop? You serious? Alright, what happened next?
I took her account number and then continued down the road. Then I ran into the pastor again. He was like, Brother West, I can see the blessing of the Lord on you. So I was like, you don't say. So then he goes, we can't worship the Lord with the roof leaking, So I was like, okay, so what does that have to do with me? Then he goes, bless the church as the Lord has blessed you. She sent me the church account info.
Jesus Christ.
I saw what you did there. Okay, so you remember that cute girl that's around the street?
Can't like see her talk.
So while I'm at walk, right, I saw her and I was like, since I'm rich, let me shoot my shot. So I was like, hey, excuse me, sir, where you at, bag? Then I was like, I'm trying to have you. Can I get your number? No, because it don't look like you can afford me. I had to be like, oh, you sure about that? Then she was like, listen right now, I need a fridge, I need a stove, I need a brand new 51-inch TV, and you don't look like you can afford that.
Please tell me say you never...
Then I was like, send me your account info.
You can't see some sense. Not like you have no dollars neither. You remember Granny said one time?
When she used to say, oh, drunk crow, take up your brief off of the line.
No, not that. When she used to say, the grand boy, that with too much masa, sleep without supper, stay focused and don't make too much people and them opinion and them advice influence you. Sometimes you have to think for yourself. Wes, you have to be wise, dog. You have 10 grand left. It's up to you to decide how to use it.
But what am I going to do with 10 grand, brother?
Hey, you could have used it though.
Oh, me don't want no more advice, no more opinion. I will figure it out myself.
See it there? Yeah, right.
Keep those applause going. You just saw Too Much Masa by Akeem White and Wesley Hilton. So you saw your films today. Keep those applause. Can I hear some applause? I want to feel some energy from the the crowd because, you know, being in the space doing things virtually, it's quite different for the JCDC, and I want you to continue your applause. We have with us our Director for Corporate Services, Miss Elizabeth Smith, and trust me, being such a part of the management team for such a dynamic organization, it's not an easy task, so please give her a round of applause. All right, and before we go into our judging segment or information about how the films that you saw were judged, we'll just play the introduction to each of the videos. So we'll just have that coming up on.
Hi, my name is Courtney Russell, director and editor for the Jamaican short film Bad Timing, written by Samantha Bent. The film stars Safan Spencer as Sonia and Warren Minto as Warren. The rest of the team includes Amelia Cole and Andre Whitehead from Whitehead Media Entertainment. The film is based off of the Jamaican proverb, hot near the bun tread, which means impatience or anger can destroy the desired result. Hope you guys enjoy watching our film, and we hope to make plenty of more film for you guys.
Dog with too much masa, sleep without supper. You will lose focus if you are influenced by the opinions of too many people. Cockpit portal.
Hello everybody, my name is Naseed Blackstock, and the name of my short film is Consequence. The cast and the crew members were my family, including my girlfriend, and also the AI that I developed. The proverbs that I chose was na idiotic and like a man. Meaning and translation, be honest from the beginning when dealing with others. All right, thank you very much.
Hey guys, my name is Danger Harrison. The name of my film was Scammed. My cast and crew members, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to list the names, but yeah, so Matthew Campbell did the drone shots, Lee San was the camera operator, Dejanay Jackson was the production assistant, and of course my wonderful cast members were Duncan Ellis and Alia Hall. So big up to everybody, that's the cast and the crew, and of course I was the writer, the editor, the producer, and everything. My proverb was a faithful promise make fool glad. So yeah, that's it.
Hey guys, judges. My name is Tajay Smart.
I am Angelica Fernandez. We are co-writers and directors for the film The Scam, which proverb was used.
A faithful promise makes fool heart glad.
We also would like to make a special shout out or thanks to the cast and crew members, Kylie Fletcher as Delroy Brown, Ashley Brown played by Angelica Fernandez, Tajay Smart who played
Mr. Charles, Natasha Garden who played Mrs. Charles, and also we want to say a special thanks to Denicia Allen and Dario and crew. Very helpful in this place.
We really do hope that you enjoyed our film and that it was a great success. Once again, thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you. JCDC.
Greetings JCDC, my name is Wesley Hilton and I am the director, editor and one of the writers for Too Much Masa. The proverb we used was dog with too much master, sleep without supper. The cast and crew: Wesley Hilton, Bro, Richard Robinson, Pastor Winkle, Akeem White, Miss Maisie, Otavia Bobara, Lexi, Zoan Edwards, Mama Pearl, which is my mother, Marjorie Hilton. So about the movie, right?
You deaf still 45 seconds.
All right, keep those applause going. Trust me, I would not want to be tasked with the task of judging these amazing entries, because to now have 47 and then cut it down to 9, I'm sure that was not an easy task. And to see the creative latitude that you all have taken with just a Jamaican proverb or a Jamaican line, and to create such creative films, trust me, like, I must give you a round of applause, because I just enjoyed it. I was on the edge of my seat. I was just really excited to see this. So let me give a special shout out to our adjudicators that were tasked with the task of judging your pieces: Dr. Lisa Tomlinson, Annalisa Chapman, Brian Saint-Just, Everaldo Creary. But we will now hear from our judges an overview brought to you by Dr. Lisa Tomlinson. Now, Dr. Tomlinson is a research author and currently a lecturer at the University of West Indies Mona campus in the Institute of Caribbean Studies. Her area of specialization include literary and cultural studies with an emphasis in film and music and the Caribbean diaspora. Dr. Tomlinson is also an integral part of the Greater Augustown Film Festival. Dr. Tomlinson.
Okay, I'm going to need some help with this. I'm always wearing the wrong shoes for these platforms. Yeah, this should work, yeah. All right, thank you. Good morning, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. I just wanted to first begin by acknowledging and thanking my fellow judges, Annalisa Chapman, Everaldo Carey, and Brian St. Jude, who committed their time and energy to judging the films. The judges would like to also applaud all the applicants. So even the applicants who are not sitting here, who didn't make it into the finalists, we want to applaud all the applicants, and a special applaud to those, the finalists, who made it, right? And also for their tremendous effort in bringing their stories to life, given the various constraints, because we know it must have been difficult to get together, with this pandemic, in terms of, the numbers and just meeting, right, with the lockdown and so forth. So we applaud you for that. And also especially for our new filmmakers, who, and I'm sure, had to play multiple roles: director, writer, producer. And I'm also assuming, just from looking at some of the faces, that some of you guys were not just a writer, but you were also acting in the film. So I also want to We also want to applaud you for that. Yeah. Yay! Come on, guys, let's get some energy, right? Let's show that film is about energy. It's not just music that bring energy to Jamaica, right? It's film. So we want to hear that. All right. All righty. So I want to also go on to congratulate Sean. We have to congratulate Sean. Big up. Yes. Yes. Where is Sean? Come on, Sean. Where are you? Yes. Sean, I want to big up Sean. Yes. I want to congratulate Sean for birthing, because this is a birth, this film competition that he brought to life, right? Yes, C-section. Yes, it had to be a C-section, right? That he's, well, C-sections are still birth, right? So that he brought to life the FiWi short film competition as part of the JCDC festival competitions. This initiative is timely and a relevant addition to Jamaica's growing film culture, and it is something that will add to it. When you look around now in Jamaica and the Caribbean, there are film festivals, competitions, and we now have even access to formal training in film through degree programs offered at the UWI Mona campus. So this is definitely a project that we need to really big up Sean. And I know he had this idea at least over 2 years now, but with the pandemic, it kind of slowed him down, but nonetheless, he was able to get that C-section. Only a C-section would have been able to deliver right after 2 years. So big up yourself, Sean. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to quickly go through the process of the entry, the applicants, and then I'm going to go into the judging process. So no, I won't have you here too long. So the process, the competition was open to persons that were 17 and over who had never made a film. You would never have known with such professionalism that we saw coming through some of the films that we viewed. So it was first-time filmmakers. The applicants was required to select one proverb from a list of 5. So they were given 5 proverbs to choose from. The applicant was required to make a film, so thematically to base their storyline around the meaning of the proverb. In all, we had 47 treatments, which I also think deserves an applaud. Yes, because again, the constraints of the pandemic was pushing it back, and with the work of Sean promoting this competition, we were able to get 47 treatments. And the treatment is really just a short synopsis of what the finalists would have worked through. So they gave us a summary of the storyline and just a briefing of the main characters in the film. However, with the 47 treatment, not everyone could get picked, so only 10 applicants were selected, and the 10 finalists were required to attend 2 workshops. I believe the workshops were given on one day, and also it was directed by our local filmmakers Clive Chun and Natasha Griffith, who gave their time to direct the workshop. So in the workshop, they would have given some directive on how to develop characters, setting, screenplay, adapting to film, etc. And that was, I thought that was a really a good initiative also that was a tie to the competition, because it gave the finalists an opportunity to work with the local filmmakers. And also, I know, big up to Natasha Griffith also. Come on, filmmakers, we have to show life. And I say this because I know that she went beyond just her workshop duties, where she was working after that with the filmmakers. Also, once the filmmakers were going through after the workshops, the filmmakers met, I guess, occasionally with also other local filmmakers who served as mentors. The mentors would help them and instruct them on, little glitches that they may have had or questions. And the mentors were Latae William, filmmaker, and also Monique Robb, who's a graduate of film studies at the University of the West Indies, Mona campus. Alrighty, so that is the process basically. So what I'm going to run into now is the judging process. So the judging process, the films were judged virtually, so it was a virtual platform using 10 categories, and each category were scored out of 10. Right? So I'll just go very quickly through the category because I think it's, it's good that we get a sense of how your films were being scored so you don't, leave feeling cheated, right? When you get an essay, you want to know exactly where you went wrong or where you need to improve. All righty, so our first category was authenticity, and this looked at how original the story is presented. And then we had the next category, creativity. And creativity is how well was the imagination explored, and also how it provoked, right? How it provoked a viewer's imagination. Plot, did the sequence of events help in the unfolding of the story? Characters, next, another category. So how convincing were the roles played, right? Cinematography, the level of cinematography or videography evident in the film, so how this was used throughout the film. We also looked at direction, how effective was the use of direction in the film. Audio was also one of the categories, and this would include music and sound effects. So was there a soundtrack used to complement the story? Can you hear the dialogue or the narrative clearly, right? Are the sound effects used effectively? And then we had 3 more categories, which would have been the theme. The theme would be the proverbs. So does the film surround the proverbs that was selected? And if so, is it promoting? Because it wasn't just about using the proverbs either, right? It was whether the proverbs was tied into promoting the Jamaican culture. And then entertainment value. Well, all films are entertaining, right? Even if it's not comedy. Come on, filmmakers, come on, I need more energy than that, right? We have to promote Jamaica as the next, I don't want to say Jollywood because my students will kill me for that, right? They say this sounds too much like Hollywood, but we'll find maybe Jammywood, right? All right, we'll find something after, right? Right, so the entertainment value is a story, is looking at how the story is pulling the audience attention and to what extent is it fun, engaging, or thought-provoking. So you can also be entertained and be, provoked, right? That thinking, that deep level of thinking. And finally, the overall, somebody says, no, you can't be entertained. And she's saying, no, how can you be entertained and thought-provoking? We need to talk after, right? So anyhow, the last category was the overall quality of production. And this is what is the overall quality of the film. So it's really looking at the quality of the film and how it was put together. Alrighty, so that is it in terms of the judges' the categories that were used to score your film. I just want to give the finalists or the filmmakers, because you're no longer finalists, I want you guys to leave here seeing yourself as filmmakers. We saw the evidence there, right? Yeah. Yes, yeah. Yes, come on, filmmakers. Come on, right? So final words to the filmmakers, right? So except for a few delays, this was in terms of date changing, the judges went reasonably well, so that's not your issues. But we're concerned with the filmmaking itself. I'm relaying this also from the other judges. So the judges were particularly pleased with the diverse narratives and the film genres that were used to tell the stories. And this is very important because we saw drama, comedy, horror, and we saw some science fiction. And this is very important in developing Jamaica's film culture and industry, because we know that oftentimes, and this is not to knock Jamaica's film industry, this is again an addition that we're bringing. And oftentimes Jamaican films tend to be very much centered around a ghetto-centric. And when I say ghetto-centric, I mean in terms of the violence. I'm not saying because it's located in an inner city. That is not what I'm saying, because it can be in the inner city communities and carry out other stories, because there are lots of stories that are in Jamaica that we can reach from. But the ghetto-centric that I'm talking about is the violence, this kind of gang culture that is tied to the inner city. So we're very pleased that we're seeing our young filmmakers filmmakers, newly, emerging filmmakers moving away from that aesthetics and pulling upon genres such as comedy, right? We saw comedy and the science fiction especially, right? Especially in the time where this idea of Afrofuturism is being spoken about a lot, maybe mostly in the United States, but it's very applicable even within our own Jamaican context when we think about our late, who passed away this a few days ago, Lee Scratch Perry, was an Afrofuturist, right? So yeah, so we do have it here, and we saw it coming out in some of the films, so that is really good. Alrighty, so let me move on. My paper blew away, but I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm going to play it cool like it didn't even blow away. All right, and we also, in addition to that, the cinematography, in some cases, were quite impressive. The judges were impressed by some of the filmmakers' use of cinematography, especially the way in which it drew on technology. So that's very good. The technology, which enhanced their settings, and also we were very pleased with how some of the films, as you saw yourself, the way you use the landscape. So we were able to capture that Jamaican landscape. Because I like to consider the Jamaican landscape as one of our Caribbean aesthetics, cinematic aesthetics that can be used and draw from within the making of our films. So just a word of advice, because I guess this is now where we get down to business. No. She's looking worried. It's okay. Yeah, so just a word of advice to our emerging filmmakers is that the judges wanted to point to the importance of having a good sound. So in some cases, in some of the films that were, the projects that were submitted, it suffered because the sound was not always clear, or at times it was inaudible. So that is very important in filmmaking, to pay attention to sound. Also, thematically, while many of the films were able to capture the proverb that they sought, they did not always speak to its meaning, or the plot tended to stray from the proverb together. So with that said, there needs to be, and again, this is not to be taken, wounded, but in terms of a filmmaker, if we're going to develop our craft, the storylines need to be tightened, and it could have been clearer. And we do realize this as, filmmaker, even at the time that you have, that this is an ongoing process. But as filmmakers, we must not just, use our craft to make films, but we must strive to capture the essence of what we set out to do, as it relates to, your storylines and your themes, so that it is clear and it is making sense. And this is not to say that your films weren't making sense. All in all, to wrap up, the competition was a learning process. I know that it's not easy, as I mentioned earlier, with the constraint. It is a learning process. Some of you guys it's the first time you're putting together a film, having to seek, this is all a part of the production, having to seek actors and actresses, etc. Right? You must leave here today celebrating your work. So can I hear an applaud? Yeah, clap yourself, yes. So you must leave here celebrating your work and seeing it as it is worthy, and you should also be very proud, and I say that very proud to have contributed new stories and films to Jamaica's creative landscape. So now you're part of Jamaica's filmmaking. So you might have said, well, how am I, right? Remember, this is about archiving. Your films are going to be archived. It's also going to be remembered as the first batch of FiWi, right? Come on, guys, let's hear some noise. It's also going to be remembered as the first batch of the FiWi short film competition, the JCDC, right? So it's going to be archived. So you have to also be proud of that contribution that you're making to our film industry. And also, through this creativity, you're not just inspiring yourself to create more, but you're inspiring others out there, right? Because I'm sure next year you're going to be telling everybody about the JCDC FiWi short film, and also engaging in other competitions, right? And that is how I wanted to end this, is just to encourage you as filmmakers. I saw it coming through the screen as filmmakers, that you continue with your passion for film, Don't let anybody tell you, because you notice people always say, oh, film is so boring, we can't do it film, but yet they sit down and watch the films, and they pack up movie theaters, and with the pandemic, everybody's home watching, is it Netflix, right? But yet, we can't do it film, but yet they're benefiting from it. Isn't that crazy? So with that said, I want to encourage you guys to hold on to your dreams, your passion for film, and just in general, in developing Jamaica's cinema culture. Can I get some noise, filmmakers? Thank you.
Sorry. So, ladies and gentlemen, we heard what goes into the judging process, how meticulous it was. So it wasn't an easy process, and I must say that, you know, being a part of the JCDC pioneering this project, being able to unearth and find new filmmaking talent, trust me, the JCDC, I must say that we are with our mandate, to continue to unearth, develop, and showcase new talent. So filmmaking is just another branch that we can say that we are now a part of. So without further ado, let me go into our favorite part, announcing what our contestants stand to win today. Can I hear some cheering? I have a good list of prizes here. I am so excited. Now, when it comes to our Viewers' Choice Award, our winner can stand to win $15,000. And of course, this is Jamaican dollars. We're not yet in the USD. So, Best Cinematography, cash prize of $15,000 as well. Best Story, a cash prize of $15,000. Best Editing, $15,000. Best Director, $15,000. Now, when it comes to our third place overall, a trophy and a cash prize, but the cash prize value at $60,000. Then we move into our second place, a trophy and a cash prize of $100,000. Yes, $100,000. So our first place, even better, of course, a trophy and a cash prize of $150,000. I need to get into filmmaking. I'm entering next year, okay, Mr. Drisdale? I have my ideas already. Now, each person that are here today will go home with, a gold medal. So I'm just going to ask one person representing each film to just come up and receive your gold medal. One person.
If you're here representing someone,
Just start on this side for me, please.
Of course, we are going to be distancing, but So of course, we're going to just sanitize and receive your gold medal. All right, no, that's it.
No, a group picture. Just one group picture.
meeting the past, so you can.
Okay. Too much masa. We have Akeem White. Okay, sorry. Wesley Hilton. My apologies.
Keep a distance.
Keep your distance.
We'll never have.
Will never have. Cockpit story. Sorry, cockpit portal. My apologies. And consequences. and bad timing. Then we have representing scammed, bad timing, meeting the past, consequence, the will never have, cockpit portal, and the scam. So give us a round of applause for our entrance here today. They did an amazing job. Congrats. Each person received a gold medal for their entry. Keep the applause going. This was not an easy task. I can imagine editing, practicing lines, going through, costuming. Trust me, it was not an easy task. So congratulations again, everyone. So as we give awards to our sectional prize, I will just like to invite Dr. Lisa Tomlinson to come up and hand off our sectional prizes. We'll be announcing winners for Viewers' Choice Award, Best Editing, yes, and Best Story. All right, so let us get into it. And are we all listening? Are we waiting? Are we excited? So let me begin. So for the Viewers' Choice Award, based on likes and votes on our social media platforms, receiving 3,764 votes, the award goes to Too Much Masa.
Wait for you? Oh, all right. Okay.
Relax. Come in a little bit.
Okay.
Hey, don't want to back row. One more step in. Oh, that's right. This one is going up. What do you want from me?
We're okay. So the Best Story Award goes to Too Much Masa, Hakeem White and Wesley Hilton. Of course, we're staying with our safety protocols.
You're welcome. It's yours. It's mine.
And the award for Best Editing goes to Too Much Masa, Hakeem White, and Wesley Hilton. Yes, Wesley, I made you walk up here 3 different times.
You're shaking. Am I shaking? Am I shaking? The box is shaking, not me. No. Thank you. You're welcome. It's yours. It's much. Okay.
All right, thank you, Dr. Tomlinson. At this time, I will invite Mrs. Avery Cooks Campbell, the music specialist, representing Mr. Andrew Broadbow, the Director of Arts Development and Training, to make 2 of our next presentations. So, for the category of Best Cinematography, and this category award goes to Consequence by Nassib Blackstock. So next award is for Best Director, and this award goes to Too Much Masa by Akeem White and Wesley Hilton.
Come, act it out, act it out. Act it out. Yes, open the eyes. Wow.
Smile with your eyes. So thank you, Mrs. Crooks Campbell. So at this time, I will invite Miss Elizabeth Smith, Director of Corporate Services at the JCDC. She'll be representing Mrs. Marjorie Layden Creton, or Acting Executive Director at the JCDC. She will make the presentation for our top 3 finalists. So in 3rd place, we have, with receiving a cash award of $60,000 and a trophy, we have Bad Timing by Courtney Russell and Samantha Bent. Smile. I know we're wearing masks, but let us smize. Smizing with our eyes. So we have second and first. So in 2nd place, receiving a trophy and a cash award of 100,000 Jamaican dollars is Consequence by Nassib Blackstock. And walking away with our top prize this morning. In 1st place, drum roll please. Woo! Too Much Masa by Akeem White and Wesley Hilton. I will say, remember, there is no actual cash in the envelope. You know, I will say they're not walking away with the cash today, so please don't see them and don't call them and say, me no say get money today. They did not get the cash today.
And tell them to spend wisely.
So spend wisely. And, okay, remember Pastor, Miss Pearl, and everybody, and the girl down the street, right?
All of them.
So again, we will just like to thank everyone, all our contestants, or I should say filmmakers, because you are all filmmakers at the end of this competition. So again, our Drama Theatre Arts Unit, Mr. Sean Drisdale, our theatre specialist, all our staff members at the JCDC, thank you, sponsors, and everyone, thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Michelle. I'm with the marketing team.